welcome to part 2 of the Super Mario Bros. 2 USA playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. Bowsette edition.
Ray.
What the fuck were we talking about in the last part?
About Mario making love with Mario and Skittle Love. Mario 10 is the best game you ever loved.
Yeah, best game, baby!
How he met his mother because he played Mario.
How he met his mother?
By playing Mario 2?
Yeah.
No, Power Tennis, baby!
Power tennis on the Game Boy.
Is it just me? I don't think Skillet's gonna know what the fuck I'm talking. Fiji, do you think the character we're playing as now kind of looks like the fucking dog VTuber bitch?
No, I know
I
what you're
know the
talking
Dark
about.
V2 look like.
Yes, you do.
I forgot.
Stop lying.
I'm not lying to you.
Ecom Okum thing.
Yes, the
Yes.
Ika girl. Ika Oh my god. Bro, that shit was like 5 years ago.
I know.
Shit.
Nick loves that. I
He
said
do be
Nick.
loving that.
I told Nick stop. Send me the recording. I got tired with it. No, I love it. I could book him. Nick,
Wait, was
why?
this seriously 5 years ago?
Alright, so, let me look it up actually, because I'm actually kind of curious now.
Maybe
Holy
2
No, I
years
don't want to
ago.
watch PK beats over 4 hours of random Smash Ultimate Trivia Supercut. What the fuck? Ecom Bokum. Let me see.
That can't be 2018.
Oh, it was 3 years ago. My bad, my bad.
Oh.
Still, pretty long time ago. Damn, it feels like it should have been longer than that. What the fuck?
I know, it felt like 2 years ago or something. You had me worried for a second. I thought, like, man, I'm getting old. Was it really 5 years ago?
Have you gotten that feeling at all with like, cause I know Fiji and I are fairly older, so like we tend to get those feelings from time to time. Have you had that feeling yet, where it's like, oh man, this piece of media I grew up with is pretty old now. I feel old. My life's flashing before my eyes.
I've had that feeling multiple times. Like, that was the moment I realized that the Wii is now considered a retro console now. Like, holy frick.
Yeah.
Holy frick, dude.
It is weird. It's so weird though, cause like there's always been like a debate around that for a long time. I guess with Wii not so much anymore, but I still occasionally like hear people like argue stuff like, oh, the PS3 and 360 aren't retro, or like obviously like the well, yeah, PS4, Xbox One makes sense, but I really think the PS3 and 360 should be considered retro at this point.
Wait, how long was the PS3?
PS3 was 2006, I'm pretty sure.
2006?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Skillet is at a loss for words.
I grew up with the PS3 also.
Oh, you have a PS3?
Yeah. I bought one.
Oh, no, you do have one actually. I just didn't know you grew up with it.
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
I got
What'd you
mine
play on it,
used at like Walmart for like $100. It was like
that's a good deal actually.
It was unfortunately like one of the later models that can't play PlayStation 2 natively. And like
That's a shame.
So when I was a really young kid, I really wanted to play Crash Twinsanity for some reason. Like I thought, oh my
yeah,
god,
for some reason.
like oh my god, this game looks so fun. I want to play it. And then I heard like the PS3 was backwards compatible with the PS2. Like I asked my dad if we can get a PS3 or like a used one, and like we did. But it turns out the model doesn't natively play PS2 games.
Damn.
That got real sad.
What happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
You putting this on it
like,
and not working.
Right. Well, like, what was like that moment like? Like, what was that moment like? Did you pop the disc in and you realized, oh, it's not working?
Oh. I was like, I actually read up online to see if it actually was backwards compatible. And like the first 3 models were, but not like the very last model, which is unfortunately the one I have.
Gotcha.
Dang.
See, that's the thing about me. I wouldn't have looked it up because I didn't know like you could. I was a really, really stupid kid. I didn't know you could use like the internet to like research and stuff, especially like for video games and stuff. So what I would have done? No, actually, this is what I did. I just got lucky because I used to have a PS2, but when I learned that PS3 had PS2 compatibility, I had the slim model. So I tried putting PS2 discs in my PS3.
Oh.
And I would lose my shit when they wouldn't work. I was like, why aren't they working? And then I'd start crying.
That's basically what happened to me also. Well,
oh god, that reminds me of this really shitty story. I have to tell it now. I have to ingrain it in the channel's history. There was one time, I used to buy games behind my parents' back on PSN.
oh no.
I entered their credit card information once for like a video game that I won. I think it was like Spyro 1. My sister and I really wanted to play Spyro 1 because we thought it was Enter the Dragonfly, which was a game we grew up playing a lot. But I more or less knew how to navigate like online stores at the time. So I would occasionally like buy games behind my parents' back, but the thing is like they check their bank account, right? Like they get bank statements saying that like, oh, you've spent money on this and this, and they'd be like, son, what is this? Son, what is this? So I'd be like, oh, I thought I had leftover funds from the last time you let me put funds into my PSN account, and he'd be like, oh, okay. And that's how I think I did that once to buy Spyro 1. Oh, no. I did that once to buy Spyro 2 and Sonic Adventure 1. I feel really fucking terrible about it in retrospect. Because I think Sonic Adventure was like 10 USD, which is too much for that godforsaken game. And then Spyro 2 was 5 USD. So that was $15 my parents just lost, and they just believed me when I said that I thought I had funds on PSN.
What you do, your dad watching the video, what now? It's like, my boy, what you doing with my debit card?
Well, he wouldn't do anything now. Or at least I hope he wouldn't do anything.
I'm going to kick your ass.
I mean, how long was this ago? Like, I'm assuming like 10 years ago.
I think it was when Sonic Adventure 1 first came to the PlayStation Network 360. So I think that must have been like around
2013?
2011, 2012. Yes, around that time. Yes.
Wow. No.
Because I think it was sometime during or after Generations. Yeah. And then I got really scared. And you think that having that conversation with my parents would have scared me into like never doing that again, right?
Yeah.
But I actually did it again. Like oh my god, I feel so terrible saying this out loud, but even at the time I felt fucking terrible. But so what would happen is my parents checked their bank notifications and stuff through their iPad at the time. So, but they used to have like a lot of parties. Like they would have a party like every fucking weekend. I'm not kidding you. They would have friends over, family over. They would have beer, alcohol. They would have just super loud music. And it was really annoying, but I would wait for them to get really drunk to the point where like they would like fall asleep on the couch or something. I would like take their iPad, which was in another room. I would buy my game, and then I would delete that statement from the iPad, so when they checked it, they wouldn't know that I had bought a game with their money.
That's
what you do, you spend around like $800 of games.
It's fucking. Listen, I did it twice and then I felt so. No, okay. I did it once to buy Sonic the Fighters, and then I did it a second time to buy Sonic Rivals, which was a PSP game, because I thought PSP games would work if you downloaded them to your PS3. They don't. And when I figured that out, it kind of clicked in my head. It's like, I just wasted like $15 of my dad's hard-earned money. I'm never doing this again. And sure enough, I never did it again after that. But still, to this day, I feel fucking terrible about it. But, I mean, it makes for a kind of funny story now.
Story? I guess so.
Oh my god, die. No, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna start doing it again now.
Do what?
Your dad passed out. Your dad asked you, why?
I'm sorry.
Why? $200 spent on a t-shirt, a ticket concert, last Naruto, VPN, whatever they call.
Lord VPN?
No. VPI? No. What's it called?
I-
Like you get a little ticket. You're on funding line.
Oh,
V-
VIP tickets?
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
fast pass.
Yeah, there you go. Fast pass to the Weezer tribute concert.
Oh my god. Why do you have to remind me, Arvis?
What was it again? It was Beach Boys, right? That you went to go see?
Okay, so small, quick little tangent for the viewers at home. Early last year, like around the start of the year, I was planning to go to I had like an over fixation with like Weezer that year,
You still do.
and my sister, who was very kind and very cool and swag, she bought us tickets to what I thought were like a Weezer concert since they were performing in our town that day. And we went, we sat down, all good, and then we noticed like a bunch of old men at like a very special booth, and like, oh, that's weird. That
Uh-huh.
that was a silly edit.
The fucking edit distracted you.
Yeah, I freaking love that laugh. So silly.
It's good, it's good.
Anyway, so we sat down, and it turns out that it wasn't actually Weezer. It was actually a tribute to the Beach Boys of all things.
Oh!
It was, like I asked my sister, hey, this isn't Weezer. Why are you watching Beach Boys? And she's like, oh wait, it's not Weezer. And it turns out that the reason she thought it was Weezer is because she saw that Weezer was performing at like the tribute and not like their actual own concert.
So
yeah.
you did get to see Weezer, I'm assuming. At least, like, for one song.
Yeah, for like one song and like the very, very start, but like that's about it. And I mean, it wasn't that bad to be honest. I actually do a small fan of the Beach Boys. They're cool.
No, fair enough. Yeah, Beach Boys are cool. I don't listen to them a lot myself, but I mean, I like what Nick and Sarah have showed me.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my small little sad story.
Is that your sorry? Is that your first time going to a concert? Actually, now that I ask.
Yeah, that actually was my only time at like going at a concert in person. And it was
Do you plan to
for
go to more?
no, not really. That was just the only time.
You don't even want to see Weezer?
I mean, I kind of do, but like, it's complicated.
What do you mean? What happened? What's wrong with Weezer?
Oh, the freaking Mario edit. It's I don't know. Like we're like moving in like a couple months. It was
Oh,
it's
gotcha,
like
gotcha.
postponed multiple times, but like, yeah,
Fair
like around
enough, fair enough, I gotcha.
September at most. If it gets delayed, I'll probably let you guys in the comments know. But yeah, that's about it. What about you, Fiji?
Fiji.
Have you
Yeah, I
gone to
was
any
just about to ask
concerts?
Fiji. Yeah, what was your first concert experience? Because I know for a fact Fiji's gone.
I
to
went
some
Lamb of
concerts.
God. I went what his name? Moses.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
Bunch
a
of
good one.
rock band. I need most of them. I don't know. Though a bunch of metal band. I can't speak the name.
You just go to metal bands randomly?
Yeah. Well, not a cheap ticket. $30
I
go
guess
in.
so, yeah.
Like, do you even
I
like
guess.
what kind of bands, Fiji?
I listen to a lot of
Well, you said-
metal. I'm
Basic metal
metalhead.
bands, generally.
Oh, really now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that.
I
from
got a
Fiji,
little
would you?
metal on my head. I'm a metalhead.
I'd expect Fiji to be the type to listen to like hyperpop or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Very out of character. Very unexpected
What
for
the
Fiji.
hell, Fiji?
Oh yeah, what your first Mario game you saw with?
I started with Super Mario Brothers 1. It wasn't on the NES
on
though. It
the
wasn't-
phone?
All Stars?
No. It wasn't through the phone. Wait, what's up, Skillet?
I was gonna say All Stars.
No. So, growing up, we used to go to a Swaporama.
Slop.
My parents and I. It's just like this, like, whatchamacallit? A flea market. There you go. That's essentially what it is. And there would be like a lot of vendors selling like cheap shit. Like I remember for the longest time I used to get like these really crappy like plastic like Power Rangers toys that like the moment you tried to like slightly bend their arm a little, it would just break off. Like it was just like really cheap China plastic shit,
Oh.
and it would like by the time we went to the flea market again, they would I would have to buy new ones because you know they were they were broken. Also because I was a really stupid kid and didn't know how to take care of toys. But that's where I was introduced to video games actually, because I actually played a lot of NES games growing up through like a Chinese bootleg, like one of those 10,001 kind of controllers.
No, same
Whoa.
clone game.
So here's the thing, right? I have seen like videos of those 10,001s, and like yeah, most of them are actually like just like the same 20 games repeated.
On my different,
No-
my like all different skin. Mario is a turtle, Mario is a panda, Mario is a chicken, Mario is a
That's so funny. But no, mine actually was filled, legitimately speaking, with like a crap ton of NES games. Like I shit you not, mine was like legitimately just filled to the brim with like every Nintendo game known to man. I was even playing like, I think the only thing I never played were like RPGs, but other than that, I would even play like Japanese exclusive like, or Japanese or even like South Korean exclusive like NES platforming games on that shit. It was actually really cool, like the one I had.
Dang.
Yeah, I didn't have like 3 different copies of Circus Charlie and Mr. Mary.
I
like
think
most people.
a bunch of panda Mario and koala Mario and
So
kangaroo
was it
Mario.
all? So what is it all just Mario 1 but like different sprites?
No, they're like at least maybe 15 game and each one got a different skin, and majority is Mario skin to change.
I see.
And the level kind of changed the design.
Oh, okay. That's kind of neat.
Kind of silly.
I'm struggling to remember. I don't think mine had any ROM hacks. I think mine really was just like a bunch of like foreign like NES titles, which is pretty cool. But that was my introduction to Mario. For the longest, I used to play like it was Mario, Super Mario Brothers 1 and Contra that I would play with my dad all the time. We loved playing those two together, and I think Mario Brothers was one of my favorites. There was this one I still vividly remember, like the first game, like when you booted it up was Contra, and then like the final game at the bottom of the first page was Mario Brothers. I still remember that vividly. I remember Popeye was on the first page. Mario Brothers was like number 5 or number 6. And then there was like this weird like Chinese NES game where you played as like a little red puffball thing and you had to like climb a mountain while avoiding these other little critters. It's kind of cute.
Ice Climber?
No,
Not
definitely
Ice
not Ice.
Climber.
Oh, you know what? Ice Climbers was on the first page as well. I remember playing Ice Climbers actually. Yeah. Fuck. So much shit, honestly. I would literally like. It got to the point where I was like, how much shit does this have? Like, I would literally just like scroll through pages. Like, I would like put a timer in my head. It was like, okay, 20, 19, and then when I reached 0, I would stop and just click on whatever I stopped on, and it'd be like a new game every time. It was crazy. So yeah, that's how I got into Mario 1.
What about
You
you,
scared?
Fiji?
Oh, me?
No, not what about you, Fiji? Because this is the end of part 2.
Oh, really? That
Oh
fast?
no.
Yeah, we'll see y'all in the next part.
Bye, everybody.
Ciao.
Goodbye.